Welcome to Benham's Boot Camp. There's some simple exercises that you can do at home if you have just 30 minutes with just simple items that you can buy for under $50 at any Target or any Walmart. And so be sure you go out and you get some straps, resistant bands, and some light dumbbells. A 5-pound, 8-pound, 10-pound, and a 15-pound would suffice for the beginning. And then you're going to go all the way up to probably 25 pounds in probably 3 months if you're consistent. So pick a time of the day that you have the time to give yourself 30 minutes without any distraction, and treat it like brushing your teeth. You wouldn't go out without brushing your teeth. You always take time to do simple, basic things, so make this part of your day. We're going to break it apart into 3 different days. One day is going to be chest, shoulders, triceps, and that's all the push exercises. And then the next day is going to be pull, back, and biceps. And then the next day will be for your legs. Now, on each one of these days, though, you always want to make sure you do some core exercises. So always throw in at least 5 minutes of abs. And enjoy your workout. You just get light weights, and you want to go a minute. So have a clock with a second hand. And this is for upper chest and middle chest mainly. And you're doing like a big bear hug. And so these are flies, and so the motion is bear hug. When you can no longer, like say you get to 40 seconds and you feel like you can't do any more, just breathe. And 20 seconds will go by. And then after you do that one, then you go immediately to just the presses, or these are called dumbbell presses. And you do that for a solid minute. After the solid minute of that, you rest. And your feet need to be shoulder length apart and kind of out like that. And try to keep those elbows up, yeah. And bring those dumbbells up higher. And this one, again, for a solid minute.
Yeah, I could go get some weights.
Yeah, get some weights. Get some weights. Get some weights.
I just did this because I haven't worked on it.
Now you're doing what?
And this is also shoulders. It'd be great to get 3 sets of all these exercises. Same dumbbell that you did for shoulders, and this is going to be for triceps. And these are kickbacks. So you're going to just, and when you kick it back, keep that arm close to your body and hold it. 1, 2. And once again, a solid minute. 1, 2. 1, 2. Keep that arm slow, slow. 1, 1, 2. Then, stable. Don't use a chair because it might fall. So, you know, like a ledge, like she uses her bathtub to do this. And so put your arms close to your body, and then you want your feet straight out. You want to have your body as close to the bench as possible, and you're going to come straight down. The tendency for most people is to do this. And that's when you turn 90, you can do that. So don't do that. Keep your legs straight. And 3 sets of all these exercises. So this is just your basic push-up, and you can start on the knee position, and then just come down and look how close my arms are to my body.
Yeah.
They're not flared out here, and keep your shoulders like alignment. Then come down and nice and slow, nothing fast. That's how you get injured, when you go fast. And then when you can build up to having your knees up. Good job. So this is, now we're doing back and biceps. This is pull.
Okay.
So, you know, one day do that exercise routine, and then the next day do a totally different muscle group. And so this will be for back, pull, and it's like starting a lawnmower. So hold on to something that gives you stability and bring it up, this weight up. 1, 2, and hold it. Nice and slow. And everything, do it for a minute. The one exercise you may not be able to do for a minute is your push-up for chest day. But this one, you're going to do 3 sets of this. And you're going to push both up at the same time. 1, 2. 1.
Knees
2.
bent or knees straight?
Soft.
Soft.
Okay. Back.
You never want a straight, you never ever want to have your legs like that. So always a little bend to it. And you're going to do 3 sets of those for a minute. And then you're going to have your legs a little... Want to do your bigger muscles first. You never want to do, like, for example, biceps or triceps and then try to do back and chest. So the big muscle first. So you do chest first, then shoulders, then triceps. And this is what we're doing right now with the pull day. We're doing the bigger muscle back, and now we're getting ready to do biceps, the smaller muscle. Curls. You could do it one at a time if you want, which would be easier, you know, in the beginning, but then when you get more in condition, you can do both for a solid minute. And hit that 40 seconds, and if you feel like you can't do any more, you've got the right weight. So if you hit a minute, you're like, well, I could have talked the whole time through and sang a song. Go get higher weight. I mean, are you wasting your time? So 3 sets of these.
So you really need a higher weight right now.
Oh, yeah. oh, yeah.
And then straight arm and then bring it up. These are concentration curls. But to get more out of the exercise, bend your wrist like this a little bit. I call it the faggot wrist. So you come up, you know, it'll should define your bicep much better by doing that little wrist thing. Like that. And just sit out. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then you can lower it, and even by lowering it, you get a little bit of a different part of your back. And with it. For legs, it's a little harder to do squats. And with a squat, legs shoulder length apart. And when you come down, the key is to make sure you can see your toes. You don't want your knees over those toes, or you're going to hurt. You're going to hurt your knees. So when you come down, just like that,
We're sitting in the
for a solid minute. And you can use weights. I want to make sure you watch that toe and make sure this is 90 degrees and you can see your toe. You don't want your knee over that toe.
And this is a walking lunge,
A walking lunge with weight.
and it gets rid of cellulite on the outside of your leg.
If you do this faithfully, some people just have cellulite, unfortunately, and staying away from caffeine and all the sugars, but this will absolutely help, and it just tightens that butt area and the upper leg area, and just walk, back and forth. The more you do, so if you can do 6 sets of these, and this is hitting the quad, the hamstrings, the whole. For a solid minute. So you have to have a clock.
I just did this one, I'm like, oh.
And this is getting your quads, your butt, your core, even your stomach.
That is a good one to do at home.
Yeah, this is
And that'll start hurting like.
Yeah, and 3 sets of this for a minute, and you will feel it. Yeah. You feel it right now? No. And that's getting your quads and your legs, your hamstrings, your butt, your core.
And this is for,
This is for calves. And so, and it's great if you, to get the weight, a heavier weight, and one at a time. So you put that over the edge, and you can even use the edge of anything with an edge. It's not too, that you have, and you need a little bit of something to balance. You might
Hold that
balance
bar.
beam. Come
Hold
here,
that bar. It's too far away. I don't
Be
want
my
to
balance beam. So you want to let it stay stable with the edge of the railing, and then you just come up and down. That's, And so when you're crunching, you've got to think about your stomach and really crunch it in, like you have a pencil here, and you're trying to curl your stomach around it, and then 1, 2. And then relax, and then crunch. 1, 2. And then I'm inhaling as I'm coming back, and I'm exhaling when I'm crunching. 1, 2. And, a solid minute. But you have to concentrate on this one to get that stomach muscle.
Navel to the spine.
And then holding this pose for a minute is hitting that stomach muscle. So this is an excellent exercise for stomach. And then this is excellent for hamstrings, and legs are going to be shoulders length apart, and then you're just going to come down nice and slow. This is an excellent exercise. Hey, boys and girls, you just finished a great workout, and now you feel so good about yourself. You're starting the day the right way. And now go out there and eat really healthy and stay away from white sugar, anything processed. Have a great day.